Hey, what is going on, guys? It's DK back at you with another video here to break down some NBA preseason on Draftkings. Yep, the NBA is finally back. We got a few weeks of the preseason and then the regular season after that. I'm super excited. I was on my phone today. It's Tuesday, and I saw that the Draftkings posted a couple slates. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come home and grind out a video. So I'm super excited to talk some NBA preseason. A couple things, though, first before I get into the video. One, I really do appreciate all the support I'm getting on this channel. We're over 680 subscribers now, which is just insane. If you're new to the channel, again, I hope you enjoy the content. We got new videos up basically every single day talking NFL DraftKings as well as NBA. And then two, again, I'm doing a weekly giveaway on this channel where the winner will receive $20 PayPal. The way it works is all you have to do is leave a like and a comment in the video and be subscribed to the channel. That's one entry into the giveaway. And however many videos up during the week, you can enter it that many times. So with the NBA now starting up too, with NFL, I'll probably have close to 10 videos up a week. So I guess you could theoretically enter it 10 times. And then I'll announce the winner in my Monday Night Football show on slate video in like 5 days. So really excited for that. And with that out of the way, let's jump into it. So first, I'm going to look at the Friday showdown slate between Houston and the Clippers. And then I'll look at the 2-game slate for Saturday. So I guess before I get into salaries, let's look at the minutes for both the Rockets and the Clippers in the first game of the preseason last year. So for the next few weeks, you're going to hear from me a lot on this channel. You want to load up on the Rockets in the preseason. They play the preseason almost like it's a regular season game. So yeah, I definitely want a lot of Rockets. James Harden played 30 minutes in the first game. Chris Paul played 26, obviously not on a team anymore. Eric Gordon played 27, Capella 21. So again, the starters get a good amount of work. As far as the Clippers go, a little less, but some starters getting into the low to mid-20s for minutes-wise. Now let's talk about some injuries. So Westbrook's going to be out for this game for sure. They said they expect to make his debut for October 8th. So yeah, he's not going to play. Kawhi Leonard most likely going to be out. They said he's not expected to play the first couple of games. So I'm not expecting Kawhi either, and obviously no Paul George. So if we start at the top, it's basically you have to start your lineup with James Harden in the captain spot. I don't see any way else around it. That's just like a lock and load. Yeah, he has the highest floor, highest ceiling out of anyone. He's going to play the most minutes, so just lock and load James Harden there in the captain spot. And again, you can basically get whoever else you want. Like the salaries are so bad on the slate, like you can plug in the top, You can plug in the top 6 guys basically. So it's really dumb. If you want to get contrarian, you can go for like a cheaper option. So Lou Williams, again, this is I'm making this video on Tuesday, so a lot can change. Like there can be some guys that rest. So this is just a first look at this video. But yeah, Lou Williams has so much upside at 8K. You basically have to plug him in as well. And then the two bigs, the Capella and Harrell, really like them both. It's hard to get away from both of those guys. So I'm probably going to start most of my lineups with these 4. And then maybe sprinkle in a little bit of some value guys to try to make a unique lineup. Again, can you just throw in Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker? Yeah, basically like everyone's going to have that lineup. So I'm going to try to get unique here. Eric Gordon, definitely viable. A little more boom or bust. If his shot's not falling, he definitely can lay an egg. But the upside is there in him. PJ Tucker, probably not going to be a guy I get to on this slate. I just don't see the huge upside in him. He's a guy that gets you there in like blocks, steals, rebounds. I don't think he plays that many minutes, so he's getting up there in age. So he'd probably be a Rocket that I'm not too high on. Patrick Beverley's okay too at 5.6K. Not huge on him. Zubac is a guy I do like at 5.2K because he can get you there in limited time. All he needs is like 15 to 20 minutes. He has some big upside. Like look at this game against Golden State. In 17 minutes, he put up 41 fantasy points. That's the type of upside I like. So I do like Zubac a good amount. Shamit's okay at 4.8. Austin Rivers can light it up in limited time. Don't mind him. And then you're really digging for like cheap value guys like Kabengele. Where's Kabengele? So he was the Clippers' first-round pick, so I could see him getting a decent amount of work. And he was really productive there in the Summer League. If you guys watch my videos in the Summer League, I liked playing Kabengele a good amount. So maybe he gets a little extra run, so maybe I might take a shot on him. Hartstein is a guy that can produce in limited time. But yeah, that's basically it. So again, this slate is, I'm making this video on Tuesday, so a lot can change. Like there can be some guys rested. Maybe I'll have a video up later in the week, or maybe I'll just do a live stream before the games. But yeah, this is just again an early look. I'm probably gonna start my lineups with these 4 guys, and then sprinkle in some value guys to try to get unique and maybe win a tournament. But that's basically it for the showdown slate with the Rockets and the Clippers. So now let's move on to the 2-game slate between the Lakers, or the 2-game slate with Golden State and the Lakers, and then Orlando and San Antonio. So let's go over the injuries first before we get into the minutes. So with the Lakers, basically the only big injury right now is Kuzma. He's going to be out. Dudley questionable, but I don't think he gets that much run. Obviously no DeMarcus Cousins. On the Golden State side, we got Willie Cauley-Stein out, as well as Klay Thompson. Obviously he's going to be out for the season. And then on Orlando side, I don't think there's any big injuries. Not really, no. And then San Antonio, no one really injured as well. But let's look into the Firt. So the first game of the preseason last year for each of these teams, and look what how the minute situation worked out. So if we start with Golden State, the starters, like the main four with Steph, Klay, Draymond, and Durant, all got 20 minutes, which isn't bad, but it's probably on the lower end for starters. And then if we go to the Lakers, Lakers got a little bit more action. Some of the starters, at least. Brandon Ingram got 27. Obviously, he's not on the team anymore. LeBron got 15. I'll get to LeBron in a sec. They said they want to limit his minutes. And then the other starters with McGee, Rondo, and KCP all around 20. If you look at the Magic's first game, Aaron Gordon got the most at 27. Isaac only got 9, and the rest of the starters about 20 to 25 minutes. And then finally, the Spurs are probably the team I'm the least on for this 2-game slate, just because the minutes were so spread out. Popovich played every single player on the roster, so definitely down on the Spurs the most as far as these 4 teams. But let's jump into it. So we'll start with point guard today, and LeBron at the top at 8.7. Now, can he get you there in limited time? 100%. I'm expecting probably more the same of what he got 15 minutes there for the first game. I'm probably expecting about the same. They even said, again, Frank Vogel implied that James' playing time will be limited in the preseason. But again, he can definitely get you there in 15 minutes. But of all the stars in the slate with LeBron, Steph, AD, Vucevic, probably feel the most comfortable fading LeBron because he's going to get the least amount of minutes. But again, he can definitely get you there in limited time. Steph at 8.4K should play about 20 minutes like he did last year. He can light it up in that amount of time, so I do like the upside a good amount on Steph. D'Angelo Russell's a little riskier. I think it was lower owned because everyone's going to gravitate towards Steph. But D'Angelo Russell can definitely get you there as well. A little more boom or bust. Again, I think Steph eats up most of that ownership, but D'Angelo Russell can definitely get you there. The 2 Spurs, I mean, they're okay. Again, the Spurs are going to really spread out the minutes. If I was going to pick between the 2, I'd lean towards DeJounte Murray. Maybe he gets a little extra run coming back from an injury. Quinn Cook's okay. Rondo's interesting at 4.5K. I think he probably picks up the start. Maybe gets 20 to 25 minutes. I like the upside in him in that amount of time. So Rondo's a cheap guy that I do like on the slate. Alex Caruso maybe gets 10 to 15 minutes. He's a guy that can definitely produce in that amount of time, so I don't mind him as a cheap option. And that's really it for point guard. So let's move on to shooting guard. Again, we already talked about Steph. We already talked about D'Angelo Russell. DeRozan's okay, but again, the Spurs really limited their minutes in the preseason. DeRozan played 18 minutes last time out. Now, can he get you there in 18 for sure? I don't mind him, and the price is fair at 6.4K, so he's okay. Let's see. Other options, Fournier, don't think I want to go there. I would rather pay the extra $1,000 for DeRozan or $2,000 for D'Angelo Russell. Danny Green's okay. I mean, if we can knock down a few threes, he can get you there. I'm not going to feel great about it. Lonnie Walker's interesting as a cheap Spur. He did really good in the preseason, or not the preseason, the Summer League, sorry. If you guys watch my Summer League videos, Lonnie Walker was a guy I was on a lot for the first couple of games, and the Spurs rested him the rest of the way, but he was really productive in that time. So he's a guy that can definitely, I would consider taking a shot on. But again, the minutes are not going to be very secure. Jordan Poole's interesting at 4.2K. With no Klay Thompson, he'll probably get a decent amount of run. He's going to shoot the ball a decent amount when he's out there too, so a little more boom or bust again, but I do like the upside on him. Terrence Ross too. I mean, he's going to come off the bench and just jack the ball. He's going to shoot the ball a bunch, and that's just what he does. So he's a guy you could consider. Markelle Fultz is interesting. Probably going to play in this one. He's probably going to go virtually unowned because, again, he really hasn't played many games in the NBA. But I guess I wouldn't mind him as a low-owned option. KCP, I mean, he can get you there in threes too, but Other than that, there's really not a whole lot I'm liking. So let's move on to small forward. So we already talked about LeBron. We already talked about DeRozan. Aaron Gordon, I do like at 6.1K. He got the most minutes in the first game for the Magic last season at 27 minutes. I think the price tag a lot. Small forward's kind of tough. So it's probably going to be Aaron Gordon is the option I'm leaning towards for small forward. Again, Fournier's okay. Jonathan Isaac okay. I'm going to lean towards playing Aaron Gordon, though, over those two. Rudy Gay, but I don't think he gets that many minutes. Same with Carroll. I mean, the Spurs are kind of a stay away for me. They have some matchups listed as a small forward. That's kind of interesting. I guess I wouldn't mind taking a shot on him. But yeah, small forward's kind of tough. It's probably going to be Aaron Gordon for me and then move on. So let's move on to power forward. Anthony Davis is the top clear cut #1 option here. I'd expect probably 20 to 25 minutes. He can crush in that time, so I'm probably just locked and loading Anthony Davis at power forward. Draymond Green's okay at 7.2K. Not a guy that has huge upside, but can definitely produce in like 20 minutes, I would expect from him like he did last year. So wouldn't mind Draymond, but again, I prefer Anthony Davis. The upside's just way higher on him. Aldridge at 6.8K is okay. Probably is going to play 15 to 20 minutes, but again, I'm going to much rather pay the extra $1,400 for Anthony Davis. Let's see. Other power forwards. So probably my favorite value play on the slate is going to be Kevon Looney because the Lakers are thin up front. They have no Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, they got Draymond, but he's probably going to only play like 20 minutes. Yeah, like I said, they're thin. So I like Looney. They just paid him. Like they're confident in this guy. I like the upside on him. 4K is too cheap. Probably pick up a start too. So Kevon Looney is probably going to be my favorite value play on the slate. He's just 200 price there at 4K. Other options. Let's see. I really don't think there's much else you have to take a shot here. So let's move on to center position. Center, it's Vucevic for me at 7.9K. He played, 23 minutes in the first preseason game, got 20 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. He can crush in that amount of time, so I like the upside in him a good amount. Already talked about Draymond, already talked about Aldridge. The two Lakers centers I like too, with McGee and Dwight Howard. I'm probably going to go with Vucevic and then pair him with either McGee or Dwight Howard. I guess if I'm picking between the two, I would lean towards Dwight Howard. I think he has a little more upside. He's a little better offensive game. McGee's kind of just out there for blocks and putbacks and alley-oops. But yeah, either McGee or Dwight, I like a good amount too as a value play. So probably one of the two Lakers centers and Kevon Looney would be my favorite value plays on this 2-game slate. I mean, you could take a shot on Bamba at 4.5K. I think he gets a decent amount of run backing up on Nikola Vucevic. But that's really it. So I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Again, this is just an early look. It's Tuesday. The showdown slate says Friday. The 2-game slate starts Saturday. So maybe I'll live stream or have another video up later in the week. But a lot of things can change. Again, I just wanted to get an early look video up there because I'm so excited for the NBA to be back. But like I said, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. So if you have been enjoying the content so far, I'd really appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section down below. Again, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like and a comment and be subscribed. That's one entry into the giveaway. And yeah, I'll be back for another video. I'm probably going to have a video up talking some value plays for that Week 5 main slate for NFL, probably tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. So I will see you guys then.